Hi, I'm Johnny, and this is Johnny Likes, the show where I talk about movies that I like. Today I'm doing another movie from my watch list. The ongoing series where I finally watch a movie I've been meaning to watch for a while, sometimes a long while, sometimes a short while. Today we're doing a modern horror movie based on a very early Stephen King work, which I'm not familiar with. Today, Johnny finally watched The Boogeyman. The Boogeyman is real, folks, and it wants to kill you. Going into this, I didn't expect much, and that's what I got. The scares are mostly predictable jump scares, and it kind of just felt formulaic throughout. However, it's not the worst movie of its kind, and it's not even a bad film. It's quite well made. It just wasn't for me. It felt very much like another recent horror movie I watched called Cobweb. It has a similar look, similar structure, and the scares felt very much in the same vein. More than anything else, they felt like entry-level horror movies, and I'm way too seasoned in the horror genre for this to be my type of film, at least anymore. Both films are perfect for teens at a sleepover who haven't seen too many horror movies yet. The gore is mild, and so are the scares. In both films, the protagonists are children. And in both films, the monster preys on children lying in bed awake at night, thinking they've heard a scary noise. And, spoiler, they have. In both cases, I was ultimately let down, as I kind of had some hopes for these films, and I struggled not to pick up my phone through both of them. And that's never a good sign. I do have an attention span, I do actually watch movies, but come on, I'm also the product of the times, and I know you guys do it too. The saving grace of the movie is the rock-solid performances from Star Wars show alumni Sophie Thatcher and Vivian Lyra Blair, who are both very promising young actors. I thought they were great as sisters and had real and believable chemistry on screen. Chris Messina played the girl's father, and he was fine, as the guy who's trying to keep it all together after the unexpected death of his wife / the girl's mother a month prior. But honestly, he could have been any number of interchangeable age-appropriate male leads. It's not his fault, it's just an anybody thankless role. But the ladies were excellent. They carried the show, he was a side character anyways. For me, this was just another in a long line of fairly forgettable entry-level horror films. With that said, the film looks great, and the monster was appropriately creepy. I did appreciate that they didn't show the monster in all its glory until the final act. Up until then, you got little glimpses of it, but you never saw full-on glory shots. I also liked that they didn't give the monster too much solid background lore. All we kind of know about it is that it sucks the life force out of people, and it doesn't like the light. Everything else is just conjecture. And that was enough information for me, and I wish more horror movies would keep the monster vague like that. So I'm going to give this movie a 3 out of 5. I wasn't the target audience for this one, but if I was between the ages of 11 and maybe 14, all the tricks would have worked at least 10 times better on me. And I probably would have rated this a little bit higher, probably would have been a 4 or 4 1/4. But I'm not 11, the tricks didn't work on me. As it is, I can appreciate the craft of it more than anything else. The movie looks great, the performances are from adequate to awesome. Despite that, I still won't remember anything about this movie in a few months' time. Hey, once again, I forgot to cross off the movie from the big old watch list, so let's do that now. Here we go, and oh, another X. Wasn't that nice? So those are my thoughts on The Boogeyman. What did you guys think of The Boogeyman? Let me know in the comments. And while you're here, you may as well like and subscribe. It's quick, easy, and relatively painless. Plus, it helps me out. If not, that's fine too. Thanks for watching me talk about movies for a little bit, and you can tune in next time to see what else Johnny likes.